Hi, and welcome to the 13th chapter of our Craft CMS tutorial, where we'll dive deeper into templates and embeds. My name is Jay Barclay, and we run Red Acorn Agency, a proud member of the Craft Partnership Program. All right, let's get started. In Craft, an embedded template file can be created to hold reusable pieces of code. This template can be included in any other templates using the include tag. Common examples include components such as heroes, sidebars, callouts, or cards. Now, looking at our homepage, we can assume that the hero, the shop in style part, and the card section might be reused elsewhere on the site. Let's go ahead and make them into reusable codes. Let's open the index.twig file and cut out the header portion. That's our hero. Create a new file, paste it, and let's go ahead and save it under the underscore embeds folder and name it underscore hero.twig. Go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for the cards. Select, cut, new file, paste, and save. Again, under the underscore embeds folder. Let's make this cards, actually underscore cards and .twig, and go ahead and save. So under the underscore embeds folder, now we should have two files, underscore cards.twig and underscore hero.twig. Now it's time to call those two templates from our index.twig homepage template. So let's open it up and type include, that's singular, and then underscore embeds / underscore hero. Let's do the same for our cards template. So include parentheses embeds / underscore cards and save. When we go back to the browser and hit refresh, we should see the same page. A great feature about the include tag is that it can pass off string values or even a variable. For example, if we wanted to change the title of the hero, we can use the with keyword. Go back to the include tag, type with, make sure that it's lowercase. And so that we could read the code better, let's go ahead and create another line. Let's add another set of brackets and define the value that we're going to pass off. So let's call that header, and then let's call it test. Let's go back to the hero.twig file, and where we have shop in style, let's go ahead and delete that, and go ahead double brackets and type in header. If we go back to the browser and hit refresh, we should now see the header change to test. Now let's do the same for the caption, but this time use a variable. To create a variable, we're going to use the set tag. So let's go ahead and type in brackets set. Let's add our variable name, and let's call it hero caption, and then equals, let's just call it my caption. And in the include tag for the hero, since we're going to have two values that we're going to pass off, we need to add a comma on the header, and let's call it caption. That's the variable that we're going to pass off to the embeds / underscore hero template. And here, since it's going to be a variable, we should not add the double quotes on it. Instead, let's add the variable hero caption and hit save. Go back to the hero, delete with the shop homepage template, add caption. And if we go back to the browser and hit refresh one more time, you should see that the caption has changed to the variable's value, my caption. The include tag is probably the one you'll use the most to work with reusable code, but it's actually not the first one that we saw. That was actually the extends tag. When we created the index.twig template, we defined the underscore layouts template using the extends tag. There's actually a third tag that we'll cover, and that's the embed tag. Think of it as a powered up version of the include tag. The power up in this case is that the embed tag supports blocks where you could have finer control over what gets pulled from the child template. Let's see an example. Going back to our underscore cards.twig or the child template and define our blocks. First, let's add a new block called cards title. And let's leave that blank. Then let's define the list of cards as cards list. And hit save. Now in the index.twig or the parent template, let's change the simple include cards tag to an embed tag. Now when we go back to the browser and refresh, you'll see that the page works as it did before, same as the include tag. Now let's override both of the blocks, starting with the cards title block. And then the cards list block. And when we go back to the browser and refresh one more time, you'll notice that both blocks have been overwritten. Great, that's it on embedded templates and the 3 tags that enable them. In our next chapter, we'll look at macro templates and tags. We'll see you then.